Χαίρετε πάντες πηλού και πηλέ. Το όνομα μου εστί Ιάκωβος Δοναλδίδης και τούτ εστιν διδάγματα των τες Εκκλησίας Πατέρων. Welcome friends, and this is a new series I'm doing, Didagmata, Lessons ton Epateron of the Fathers des Ecclesias, Lessons of the Church Fathers. In this series I'll be working through patristic texts from the early centuries of church history. Barnabas Epistole to Proton, Kapalion to Proton, the first chapter of the Epistle of Barnabas. Cherte, cherte. The epistle begins with the greetings. Hello. Huyu ke tugateres. Huyu ke tugateres. Huyu, sons, ke tugateres, daughters. Greetings, sons and daughters. En onomati kuriou. En onomati kuriou, in the name of the Lord, tu agape santos hemas. Tu agape santos hemas. Agape santos estin metoche estin aioristos. In the name of the Lord, tu agape santos, the one that loved hemas, us. The one that loved us. Agapesen hokurios hemas. En irene, in peace. This is the full extent of the greeting in the Epistle of Barnabas. There's no mention of particular recipients beyond huyu ke tugateres. There's also no mention of the author's name at the start of the book. The greeting is Christian, in onomati kuriou tu agape santos hemas, in irene, but it is much briefer than we find, for example, in the Pauline epistles. Megalon men onton ke plusion ton tuteu dikeomaton is humas. Megalon men onton ke plusion ton tuteu dikeomaton is humas. Megalon, great. Megalon men onton, being great ke plusion and rich. Ton, what's great and rich? Megalon ke plusion is ton dikeomaton, dikeoma, righteous requirement or righteous deed. Here, righteous deeds. Ton dikeomaton tuteu. The righteous deeds of God, megalon onton ke plusion, being great and rich, is humas towards us. Huberti ke kat hubervelen, huperevranemoe, epitus Macarius ke indoxus humon pneumasi. Huperti. Huper, above, beyond. Huperti, as phrasis as in idioma, it is beyond. Ke kat hupervolen, and also hupervole, excessive. So unboundedly, excessively. Huper ephrenome. Ephrenome, I rejoice. Huper ephrenome, I exceedingly rejoice. Epi. Epitini huper ephrenome. Upon what thing or fact do I huper ephrenome, do I rejoice greatly? Epitus Macarius. Ke endoxus pneumasin. Epitus pneumasin, upon the spirits. Epitus humon pneumasin, upon your spirits. Macarius ke endoxus pneumasin, I rejoice at your blessed Macarius ke endoxus glorious pneumasin. Hutos emputon tes doreas pneumatikes charin ilepate. Hutos emputon tes doreas pneumatikes charin ilepete. Hutos, so, in such a way, so emputon, deeply planted, empuo, tes doreas pneumatikes charin. Hutos emputon charin, the implanted, the deeply implanted charis, grace. Tes doreas, of the gift. tes doreas pneumatikes, of the spiritual pneumatikes doreas. Ilepato, you have received, you have taken hold of. Ekturematos lambano. Ilepate estin lambano ala estin parakimenos, perfect form. Estin into deftero prosopo, in the second person, pletundikon, ke estin parakimenos, ho chronos parakimenos. You have taken hold of. Emputon charin tes pneumatikes dorias. Dio και μάλλον στον χαίρο αυτό ελπίζον σωτένε. Dio και μάλλον στον χαίρο αυτό ελπίζον σωτένε. Dio wherefore και μάλλον and more στον χαίρο I rejoice αυτό. I rejoice with myself. Sun μετά τις δότικες αυτό στον χαίρο I am rejoicing with, or I'm congratulating myself, Isos. Elpizon estin metoche, estin into auto chrono, in the same time that sungero, elpizo, I'm hoping, sotene, estin inte mese diathesi, in the mesopathetike, I'm hoping to be saved. Elpizi ho sungrapus, ho Barnabas, sotene hosper ke humeis. Sothesento. Και χώτη, because αλετός βλέπω εν και χουμένον από του πλουσίου τες πέγες κουρίου πνεύμα επχουμάς. Χώτη αλετός βλέπω εν και χουμένον από του πλουσίου τες πέγες κουρίου πνεύμα επχουμάς. Χώτη, because αλετός βλέπω, truly I see in you. Εν και χουμένον Pneuma. Pneuma, the spirit, in hechumenon, poured out. Ephumas, upon you. Aletos blepo in humin, to pneuma, en hechumenon ephumas, to pneuma en hechumenon apo tu plusiu. Apo from tu plusia, from the wealth, des peres, from the wealth of the spring or fountain, kuriu, tu kuriu, of the Lord. Huto me exeplexen epihumon, che emu epipothete opsis humon. So me exeplexen alatis ti epiplexen me. Che opsis humon, che opsis epopethete emu epiplexen. Me. Huto me epiplexen, this so struck or astonished or overcame me. But what epiplexen me? Cheopsis, the sight. Cheopsis homon, the sight of you. Cheopsis homon, emu epopothete. Epopothete, longed for. The sight of you that was longed for by me. Epiplexen epihumon. I was so overwhelmed, I was so struck by the longed for sight of you on your account, epihumon. Pepesmenos un tuto que sun eidos emavto. Pepesmenos estin metoke parakimenos. Perfect participle. Persuaded un tuto que sunidos estin metoche ekturematos, from the word sunoida. Sun metates dotikes, sun emavto. Persuaded and conscious of this fact, tuto, choti inhumin lalesas pola, that inhumin among you lalesas metoche aoristos, having said pola, having said many things, episteme, I understand, I know. Choti, that, emu sun odevsen in hodo dikiosunes kurios. Choti ho kurios sun odevsen in hodo. Sun odevsen estin to travel with. You can see sun with odevsen to make a journey connected to hodo. That hokurio sun odevsen emu. That the Lord traveled with me in hodo tukiosunes, in the path of righteousness, in the way of righteousness. Que pandos anankadzome kego istuto. Agapan humas hubertem psuchenmu. Que pantos anankadzome kego. Pantos, in every way, altogether, continually. Anankadzome kego, I, kago estin kai ego, krasis, kai ego, kago. I also, anankadzome, am compelled, istuto, to this. Tiestituto, agapan, to love, humas. Hubertem psuchenmu, beyond my life, psuche, beyond my life. Above my life. Choti megale pistis ke agape enkatuki inhumin ebelbidi zoes avtu. Choti megale pistis ke agape enkatuki inhumin ebelbidi zoes avtu. Choti, because pistis, faith, faithfulness, loyalty, megale, great faith ke agape and love enkatuki, dwell, enkatuki, dwell, inhumin, in you, elpidi, upon, elpidi, the hope, zoes avtu, upon or through the hope of his life. Tiesti avtu, hos emudaki, as it seems to me, hos emudaki estin che zoe tu kuriu, ugar, the life of the Lord. Logisamenos un tuto. Logisamenos estin aoristos, estin logizome, ala metoche aoristos, reckoning un tuto, considering, having concluded, having reckoned up this fact. Hoti ean melese mu perihumon tu merosti methodune aphu elavon. Hoti ean melese mu. Ean metates hupotaktike, metates huptitaktikes, meleses. If there is a care mu to me, if I care, ala melese mu perihumon, about you, tu meta to aparamfetu, tu estin to athron, metadune. Anglisti tu with the infinitive, arku with the infinitive, ala tu estin inte epites genikes, potosios, indicates purpose. Ean melesemu, if there is a care to me about you, to, in order to, metadune, to give to you, to share over with you, merosti, some part, some portion. Aphu elabon, from who, from that which elabon, ego, from that which I received, from that which I took. Choti este mu toi utus pneumasin huper etesanti is miston. Choti este mu toi utus pneumasin huper etesanti is miston. Choti este, there will be mu to me, toi utus pneumasin, epites dotikes, also in the dative. Esti mu huperete santi. There is to me huperete santi estin metoche aoristos, dotike. To me having helped, huperete santi, having ministered to eutus pneumasin, to such spirits. There will be something to me is miston, for a reward. Espudasa kata mikron humin pempin. Espudasa estin rema, uk estin metoche rema, estin epites aoristu, epitu aoristu. I hastened. Humin pempin, to send to you, kata mikron, a little, briefly. Espudasa kata mikron humin pembin. I hasten to write to you, to send to you something small. Hina meta tis pisteos humon telean egete ten gnosin. Hina meta tes pisteos humon telean egete ten gnosin. Hina that meta tis pisteos humon, that with your faith telean egete ten gnosin. Egete estin hypotaktike, that you might have ten gnosin telean, that you might have gnosin, gnosis, knowledge, telean, perfect, complete. Tria un dogmata est in curiu. Tria un dogmata est in curiu. There are three teachings, dogmata, of the Lord. Zoes elpis, arche ke telos pisteos humon. Zoes elpis, the hope of life. Che estin arche ke telos, which is arche ke telos, the beginning and the end, pisteos humon, of our faith. Tuto estin to proton, the first of the dogmaton estin zoes elpis, che estin arche ke telos pisteos humon. Ke dikiosune, to defteron, dikiosune, righteousness. Kriseos arche ke telos, kriseos, of judgment arche ke telos. So elpis estin he arche ke to telos pisteos, che dikiosune estin che arche ke to telos kriseos, agape ephrosunes ke agaliaseos ergon dikiosunes marturia. Agape. Ala agape ephrosunes. Agape, love. Ala ephrosunes, a joyful or rejoicing love. Ke agaliaseos ergon dikiosunes marturia. Marturia, testimony, a witness. Ergon, of the works. Dikiosunes, of righteousness. Agaliasos, agaliasios meta tes agapes. Agape tes ephrosunes ke agaliasios, a love that is characterized by rejoicing and exultation. This is marturia, a testimony ergon dikiosunes, of the works of righteousness. Ignoris en garchemin ho despotes, diaton propeton ta par elelutota ke ta enestota. Ignorisen estin rema estin aioristos, made known, garchemin ho despotes. Ho despotes estin ho kurios, ho theos. Ho theos, ignorisen chemin. The Lord has made known, the Master has made known to us, pos, diaton propeton, through the prophets, ta par elelutota, the past things, par elelutota, ke ta enestota, and the present things. Ke to melonton dus aparchas chemin gevseos. Ke dus, and has given aparchas, first fruits, the very beginnings. Gevseos, of taste. Aparchas gevseos, a very first taste, to melonton, of the things to come, of future things. Dos chemin. So che despotes ignoris in ta paralutota keta enestota, ala edoken dus, edoken didosin, aparchas gevseos, aparchas ton melonton. Hon ta kathekasta blepontes en ergumena katos elalesen. Hon ta kathekasta blepontes. Blepontes, seeing, kathekasta, each, ta katekasta, each one of these things. So as we see each of these things, of ton melonton, of the things that are coming, energumena, as we see them occurring, energumena, katos elalesan, as he said, elalesan, opilomen plusioteron ke hupseloteron pros agin to pobo avtu. Opilomen, we ought, opilomen plusioteron, more richly, ke hupseloteron, and more exaltedly, and in a more lofty manner. Pros agin to pobo avtu. We ought to offer in sacrifice. Pros ago. We ought to offer in sacrifice more richly and in a more lofty, more exalted way, to povo autu, from a reverence of him, in a reverence or a fear of him. Ego de uch hos didaskalos. Ego de, but I, ego de uch hos didaskalos, but I, not as a teacher, al hos is ex humon, but as is one ex humon from you, but as one of you, hubodixa oliga. Hubodixo est in intomelonti chrono, in the future. Hubodixo, I will point out to you, oliga, a few things. Dichon intus parusin efrantheseste. Dichon, through which things, the ones, the ton oligon, ha hupodixo, through which things that I'm about to point out, intus parusin pragmasin. Intus parusin, in the present things, in the present circumstances, efrantheseste. You rejoice. You efrantheseste. You might rejoice. You will rejoice. Here is the purpose of Barnabas' epistle. He's going to point out a few things. Uk hos didaskalos, but Allah hos is exomon, as one among them, as an equal, for the purpose of giving them something to cheer up, to gladden, to be encouraged by, intus parusin, in the present circumstances. Tuto estin totelos tu protu didagmatos, peri ton pateron tes ecclesias. Et Christo humin.